New Orleans is magical. This was my fourth time to visit the Big Easy, and I think I'll always love coming back. I still question the wisdom of building a city below sea level, but I love what they've done with the place. Like Mobile, the architecture reflects the French influence, and 300 years worth of stories play out in my mind as I make my way through it every time. I have my must-do activities when I visit New Orleans, like eat jambalaya, gumbo, and whatever other foods avail themselves to me. I've always loved a beat of beers in every flavor and had a great experience with absinthe once, but a $22 drink just wasn't in the budget for this go-round. While I do fancy myself a musician and a typewriter poet, New Orleans has several of each, and I was much more interested in exploring than I was in sitting around waiting for a customer or fighting over space on the street corners. My last visit was 20 years ago, and New Orleans is a place you've got to take some time with. After playing some songs for my host, a friend from Sarasota who relocated here a few years ago, I put my guitar away and went out to enjoy the city. Although the streets can be rough on a motorcycle, it's a fun ride, but to really appreciate New Orleans, you got to walk around. Fortunately, my host lived just a few blocks from the French Quarter, and I spent all 3 nights on Frenchman Street, listening to music at the Maison, Apple Barrel, and the Spotted Cat, as well as a drag show with 6 different queens at the Golden Lantern. I even got to meet up with an old friend from Sarasota who happened to be here for the weekend as well. Though I enjoy my own company, it's always good to have somebody to explore with. The first time I was in New Orleans, I was about 12, and my dad still gets kidded about falling for the bet about where he got his shoes. I got taken by the monk in front of the cathedral, who gave me beads in the name of peace before finagling $20 out of my pocket. But if you're not spending more money than you expected to in New Orleans, you're probably not doing it right.